Good evening, YouTube. You guys are now watching another segment of TheCaliEffect, King of Games. And today, you guys are watching an insane match between Crusadia, piloted by me, and Zombies, piloted by TJ. I'm going to win the dice roll and decide to go first because I don't want Zombies to go first. And I'm going to normal summon Crusadia Maximus, using it for a link summon into Crusadia Magius. I'm just going to call it Magius. And then I'm going to go ahead and special summon a Crusadia Draco to my Magius and use both of their abilities. Magius allowing me to search a monster, a Crusadia monster from my deck to my hand, and Draco allowing me to recur that Maximus from my graveyard to my hand. If you put Crusadia Draco as Chain Link 2, Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring cannot stop the Magius. And that's what's the wonders about Crusadia. Being able to chain block your opponent in key situations will allow you to make better boards. I'm going to use those two monsters for Crusadia Regulex, and what he does is when a monster is special summoned where he points to, I can add one Crusadia spell or trap card from my graveyard or from my deck to my hand. I'm going to try to take advantage of that by special summoning Crusadia Maximus to a Regulex pointing to, using its ability, but TJ is going to respond with Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, negating the effects of Regulex. But it's fine, ladies and gentlemen, I have another strategy up my sleeve. I'm going to use Regulex and Maximus for a link summon into Reprodicus, and then I'm going to go ahead and special summon a monster right under where Reprodicus points to. You guys are going to see Crusadia Arborea, but I actually special summon Reclusa to the Reprodicus, using its ability to turn it into a dinosaur and then link summon into Summon Sorceress. Next, I'm going to follow up by special summoning a Crusadia Leonis to where Summon Sorceress points to, using its ability targeting Leonis to special summon a Elephant to my side of the field. Now, since I have two monsters that are Beast and Earth, I can use them for a synchro summon without the usage of Rescue Cat, and that's what makes this deck really exciting. For the people that want to see that Crusadia deck profile, check down below in the description, and you will find that this deck is really fun to play, using both of those monsters for a synchro summon into a Notoria Beast, which is the arch nemesis of zombie monsters, because they do need those spells to power through. TJ is going to go ahead and start his turn by normal summoning Unizombie to his side of the field, using its ability to send one zombie monster from his deck to the graveyard. He's going to go ahead and send Necroroid Banshee, a card from the new Zombie World Horde structure deck, and then use his Banish effect to activate Zombie World to his side of the field. Now, I'm reading Necroroid Banshee because we're having a little bit of an issue with ruling. Let me clarify for you guys right now. Notoria Beast cannot negate Necroroid Banshee's effect to activate Zombie World because the activation of Zombie World is at the resolution of Banshee's effect. Notoria Beast can only negate the activations of cards. So TJ is going to be able to activate the Zombie World, and I can't do anything about it with Notoria Beast. Next, TJ is going to respond with some more sauce by using Super Polymerization, fusing both my Summon Sorceress and my Notoria Beast, and seeing that Super Polymerization itself cannot be responded to, it says it on the card, he's going to be able to summon his monster for free using both of my monsters. Everybody welcome Draco, Dragnecro, the Nether Soul Dragon, a 3k beater and is really powerful inside of the zombie strategy. TJ is going to go ahead and hit for 4,300 damage, putting me to 3,700, and then pass his turn. Back to me, I'm going to think about my options, and I have quite a few. I'm going to give my opponent a hefty Thunder King, the Lightning Strike Kaiju by tributing his Dragon Soul. You guys might wonder, TheCaliEffect, how are you doing this? This doesn't make any sense. Well, Zombie World prevents tribute summons, not tributes for effects, and Kaijus aren't tribute summons. I'm going to go ahead and special summon Crusadia Magius back to my side of the field, and then follow up with Crusadia Draco, triggering the effect of my Magius and my Draco, adding the Maximus, and searching a card from my deck to my hand, a Crusadia monster to be in specific. I'm in a really good position to apply some serious pressure on TJ, if not OTK them, and that's what Crusadia does best. Turn one, you're either going to put down a lockdown board, or if you go second, you're just going to straight OTK them. Not enough time for games here. I'm going to go ahead and add Crusadia Arborea to my hand, and now we're going to get ready for some insane combos by the Crusadia deck. Figuring out what I'm going to do in this particular sequence, I think the only reasonable thing is to use Draco and the Magus for the second Regulex. I actually play two Regulex inside of this one. If you guys remember in the deck profile, it was a 14 card extra deck. I just decided to go with the second Regulex. You never know. And this actually, when it comes up, I'm going to spell summon that Arborea to my side of the field to where Regilex points to, triggering Regilex's effect to allow me to add Crusadia Revival. And now I'm going to be able to take advantage of some serious opportunity. Yes, all of my monsters are zombies, but that's not going to stop me from linking with my Crusadia cards or making some of the most powerful monsters in the game. Sending both the Regilex and the Maximus to the graveyard, I'm going to summon Crusadia Equimax to my side of the field. And then I'm going to go ahead and special summon Crusadia Maximus, using Maximus's ability and Revival's ability, as well as Equimax pointing to the Thunder Lightning Strike Kaiju. I'm going to be able to attack for game. Yeah, it's that quick. Equimax is allowed to attack into every single one of its monsters, and if my math is correct, Equimax's attack is a whopping 7,700 or maybe a 7,400, whatever, it doesn't matter. It inflicts double damage and can attack all of my opponent's monsters at once. TJ is going to go ahead and concede the game right there. This time around, TJ is going to go ahead and go first. He wants to go first because he wants to set up these crazy boards. And yes, in a zombie horde structure deck, you guys just saw pre-preparation of rights, because TJ is going to show you a loony combo that this deck can do to get it so much advantage, as well as set up the entire zombie horde board that everyone wants to go to. Using pre-preparation of rights, he's going to go ahead and add his Revengeance Slayer. He's also going to add Revengeance Origin to his hand. Now, this little 2-card combo, excuse me, will get you everything you need. The Zombie World, the Baldric, the Doom King, or the Ballardrock, and everything you need out of 2 cards. TJ is going to normal summon Shiranui Solitaire. Use the Solitaire's ability, tributing itself to special summon a monster from his deck to his side of the field. That monster is none of the less, no other, Unizombie. Using Unizombi's effect, he's not going to send Mizuki, he's not going to send any of his Necro World monsters. He's going to go ahead and send from his deck to his graveyard Shiranui Spirit Master. He's then going to follow up by using one of the best cards in the game when it comes to zombie support and ritual zombie support inside of Revengeance Origin, banishing both the Spirit Master and the Solitaire to special summon his Revengeance Slayer. Now, Shiranui Spirit Master is going to go ahead and special summon itself through Solitaire's effect. He's going to use those both for a Vampire Sucker. That's going to trigger the ability of his Revengeance Slayer, allowing it to add 1 ritual spell card, or 1 Revengeance card, if I remember correctly, from his deck to his hand by sending 1 Revengeance monster to his graveyard. With that, he's going to send Strigus and use its ability, revealing the Revengeance Origin to special summon itself to the side of the field. He has so many options because Vampire Sucker's effect is now going to activate, allowing him to draw a card from his deck. TJ is on a roll. He's going to go ahead and use the ability of his Revengeance Evolution, sending a Revengeance Slayer or Revengeance Slayer from his deck to his graveyard to summon the Revengeance Slayer back to his side of the field. What is TJ doing? He is insane, ladies and gentlemen, because he's going to be able to draw more cards and set up even a better board than before. He's going to Synchro Summon using Unizombie and Strigus into his Stardust Charge Warrior, using Charge Warrior's ability to draw a card from his hand. And then he's going to Exceed Summon using both the Slayer and the Charge Warrior for Beatrice the Eternal Lady. Whoa, TJ is going in. He's going to use Beatrice's effect to send Necroworld Banshee to the graveyard, and then trigger Banshee's effect to activate that zombie world. You guys can only guess what he's going to do on the following turn when Beatrice can activate its effect again. So TJ has set up pretty nice Vampire Sucker, Beatrice, Zombie World. On my turn, he's going to use Beatrice's effect to send Doom King Ballardrock to his graveyard. On my standby phase, he's going to special summon it and trigger the effect of Vampire Sucker again, allowing him to draw another card from his deck. TJ has 6 cards in his hand, a Vampire Sucker, Doom King Ballardrock, Beatrice the Eternal Lady, and Zombie World on the field. Whoa, all of that advantage off of 2 cards, ladies and gentlemen. How will I be able to break his board? I'm going to go ahead and normal summon Crusadia Maximus and then use it for a link summon into my Crusadia Magus. Next, I'm going to go ahead and follow up by a special summon monster to my side of the field. It's going to be Crusadia Arborea, triggering the effect of my Magus, allowing me to add a monster from my deck to my hand. TJ is going to activate Doom King Ballardrock's effect, and I'm actually going to be able to respond with Crusadia Power, preventing Magus from being negated. Now, I think TJ misplayed on this one. He didn't read Ballardrock correctly. Ballardrock can activate its effect 2 times in 1 turn. one to negate and one to banish, but I think TJ was thinking that it was either or. Nonetheless, this game is still really exciting. I'm going to go ahead and follow up with the Magus and the Crusadia Arborea to a link summon into Crusadia Regulex. Regulex is going to be able to use this effect if I special summon a monster that it points to, and you guys can believe that I have every intentions to gain that ability. I'm going to go ahead and special summon Crusadia Draco to my side of the field, triggering Regulex's effect, and Draco is chain link too, but TJ has the Ghost Bell and Haunted Mansion. If you guys weren't following up, I actually had the OTK yet again. I was going to be able to get the Maximus back, make the Equimax, special summon the Equimax, and possibly put another monster on the board, allowing me to attack into his Vampire Sucker and inflict a huge amount of damage, as you guys can see I have the Mech Knight monster too, so that definitely would have helped. I'm going to special summon Mech Knight Purple Nightfall to my side of the field and banish it, using its ability to add a Mech Knight monster from my deck to my hand. And this would have been so close to game, ladies and gentlemen. I'm actually pretty disappointed that TJ was allowed to stop this OTK, but I still have other plays to break his board. Don't sleep on Crusadias. Even when it can't OTK you, it still has some sauce. I'm going to add Mech Knight Blue Sky to my hand, and then I'm going to use the ability of Mech Knight Blue Sky, allowing me to search two Mech Knight monsters from my deck to my hand with different names, since my opponent has two monsters in the same column. I'm going to use that to search Mech Knight Purple Sky, and of course, that's right, a Mech Knight Indigo Eclipse. So I'm getting some pretty insane advantage off of TJ's board, and I'm still allowed to play YuGiOh even if I can't OTK him. That Indigo Eclipse and that Mech Knight Purple Nightfall might be really useful in the next upcoming turns. I think that TJ is in a pretty bad spot, but you have to think, Beatrice the Eternal Lady, when destroyed and sent to the graveyard, allows him to special summon Dante Pilgrim if you guys decide to play it. And that monster's no slouch, it can't be targeted, and it's a pretty decent attack. As well as Balladrock, if not destroyed, or if Zombie World's not destroyed, it will come back. So TJ isn't in the worst of hands, he's in pretty decent hands if you ask me. I'm going to go ahead and use all four monsters on my field for a Link summon. That's right, a Link 4 Boy Dragon is going to hit the field. And then I'm pretty sure I'm going to follow up with a card face down, and then special summon one of my Mech Knight monsters, the only Mech Knight monster I can summon, which would be that Mech Knight Indigo Eclipse. So now I have two monsters on the field to break TJ's board, effectively get rid of the Vampire Sucker, the Balladrock. He can keep the Beatrice because I'm not attacking that monster by battle. I'm going to use Borlo to attack into the Balladrock, using its ability to snatch it. And then I'm going to use the Mech Knight Indigo Eclipse attacking over the Vampire Sucker. This puts TJ in a pretty bad position. I have a 3000 attack monster. I have a way to negate his own cards because Balladrock negates zombies, and I'm in a pretty solid spot. I'm going to pass it back to TJ. But Lord behold, I'm telling you, he got me twice, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to activate Super Polymerization again, discarding Mizuki to fuse the Borlo Dragon and the Balladrock as a material to special summon to his side of the field. That's right, Dragon Necro, Nether Soul of the Dragon to his side of the field. That 3K zombie beater is insane. During the standby phase, he's going to use his Balladrock's effect to special summon itself to the side of the field, and then he's going to use both of those monsters for a Link summon into Vampire Sucker. TJ is back in the driver's seat of this game, even though I think that he slipped up a little bit, not abusing Balladrock's complete abilities. He still was able to recover pretty well, being able to put Vampire Sucker on his side of the field by using two huge monsters, but then he can follow up by using Mizuki's graveyard ability to special summon that Nether Soul Dragon back to his side of the field. And now I think he's going to be looking to hit for game, and with the next card you're going to see, he's going to go overboard, ladies and gentlemen. He's definitely going overboard. TJ is going to activate that Foolish Burial, sending another card from his deck to his graveyard. When does the madness stop? It looks like he's going to have enough for game. In this particular instance, the Nether Soul can attack into the monster. It's going to get him a token. The token attacks into the monster. Oh wait, maybe it's not game. He actually does need to apply more pressure. He's going to use that Foolish Burial to send Plague Spreader Zombie, and then 1-for-1 discarding a Mizuki to special summon to his side of the field Glow Up Bloom. Now in this particular sequence, he didn't need to use the Glow Up Bloom for a Link summon by itself. he should have used the Vampire Sucker in the Bloom to make Summon Sorceress, but he's going to go ahead and use the Bloom for the Link Kribo. Now, the reason why I say that is because he's going to later remember that, hey, I want to use Bloom effect to special summon, which, to be honest with you guys, even if he didn't use Bloom to special summon, it's game anyways. Right now, he's just flexing. He's going to use that for the Summon Sorceress, but he's going overkill. Another thing is that you can't summon other monsters that aren't zombie monsters after you use Bloom's effect. So right now, he'd be in a pretty decent spot. I don't know. He's going to use Summon Sorceress effect to target the Necro Soul to special summon Shiranui Solitaire. And even though it should be in defense, again, TJ is just flexing. He has game. Like, he's going to use Mizuki to special summon the Naz Doom King to his side of the field in defense position. Did he just throw this game away? I know what you guys are thinking. TJ just literally threw this game away, but I'm helping him out. No, you want this, you have game, TJ. What are you doing? And again, there was a couple of mistakes in this last sequence. The Shiranui Spirit Master or Solitaire should be in defense. He shouldn't have made the Link Kribo if he wants to get his Balladrock out. But it really doesn't matter. If you guys can see where he's going, you can see that, hey, just use the Glow Up Bloom plus the Sucker to make your Summon Sorceress, summon the Balladrock and attack, summon the other Balladrock, you have game. It's not really much your opponent can do. This time around, I'm going to go ahead and special summon Crusadia Magus to my side of the field using a Maximus again. Drawing Maximus all 3 times is a 3 of, so you can expect to see something like that. Then setting a card face down to special summon Mech Knight Purple Nightfall to my side of the field. I remember in this particular sequence, I did not have another Crusadia monster, so it was really helpful that these Mech Knight monsters came in, you know, handy to allow me to still be able to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And gain those searches within this deck. That's just another one of the many things that Mech Knight monsters do for this strategy. I'm then going to go ahead and use Mech Knight Purple Nightfall's effect, banishing itself to add a Mech Knight monster from my deck to my hand, and seeing that my opponent has no monsters on their side of the field, Mech Knight Blue Sky is just out of the equation if you ask me, but Mech Knight Indigo Eclipse is one of the cards that you might want to get. So I'm going to go ahead and special summon Mech Knight Indigo Eclipse to my side of the field because I still fulfill the 2 cards in the same column. And then I can now use both of those monsters for another Link summon. Now I have a free Mech Knight Purple Nightfall for next turn, as well as, you know, the Crusadia combo still going through. I'm going to make my Crusadia Regulex to my side of the field, and then special summon Draco to my side of the field. Draco's ability allowing me to add a Crusadia monster from the graveyard to my hand, and Regulex allowing me to add Crusadia Vanguard from my deck to my hand. I'm going first in this particular sequence. Don't want TJ to pop off too hard, because if he does go first and he opens that Rivalry of the Warlords, I'm in trouble. I'm going to go ahead and add the monster, and then use both of those monsters for a Link summon into Crusadia Equimax. Now, you guys could be saying, hey, CaliEffect, you probably should be searching first or searching second and adding first, but that's exactly how I'm ordering the chain links. Draco is actually chain link too, ladies and gentlemen. Don't bite my head off. I'm going to summon Crusadia Maximus to where Equimax points to, and then tribute the Equimax, or Link summon the Equimax, and back into a Crusadia Magus, and then setting a card face down and passing my turn. Back to TJ. I didn't draw the best of hands, but I drew really well for what I had, and I was able to do something. I'm going to use that Crusadia Vanguard on my opponent's turn, tributing that Maximus to special summon that Equimax back to my side of the field. And whoa, I'm going to trigger Magus effect to allow me to search a monster from my deck to my hand. So I have a pretty good combo going on. Mech Knight Purple Nightfall will come back, allowing me to summon more monsters to my side of the field. I have the Draco in hand, so I can start leaking off. And I have Equimax to be able to negate an opponent's card effect. So if TJ doesn't do anything, I can possibly go for game the very next turn. Let's see what TJ has up his sleeve to try and stop me. Debating on what he's going to do. And if you guys want to see that competitive zombie deck profile, let's get this video to 250 likes as well. It would be exciting to show you guys how good zombies can be with these insane combos. TJ is going to go ahead and activate Zombie World, turning all monsters on the field into zombies. Hasn't really hurt us, but we're going to go ahead and use Crusadia Equimax's effect because I'm scared of TJ having the Super Poly or drawing the Super Poly if that's the first card he's going to do. So Equimax is going to tribute, and TJ is just going to replace the first Zombie World with another Zombie World. So I swear, if he draws another Super Poly, if he has Super Poly 3 games in a row, I will flip out. That's exactly what I'm thinking. He's then going to use Unizombie to send Doom King Balladrock to his graveyard. I think he should have sent the Glow Up Bloom, but he's going to follow up with the Super Polymerization for the 3rd time, ladies and gentlemen. Super Poly times 3. Wow. How did you do that, TJ? You're either lucky or a cheat. And since I shuffle your deck, you're very lucky. Being able to fuse both of my Crusadia Equimax off the field with his Unizombie to make that Dragon Necro, the Nether Soul Dragon, it is in a really good position to inflict some serious damage. TJ is then going to follow up by using Mizuki to special summon his Balladrock to his side of the field, this time in attack position. And he's going to be able to inflict some serious damage. I think that the Glow of Bloom, he should have sent Glow of Bloom to summon Balladrock if that's all he's going to do. And it looks like it is. He's going to set a card face down and then pass it back to me. And then on his standby phase, he's going to use Rivalry of the Warlords. Now, there is a slight misplay with Rivalry of Warlords in this particular game. For a little bit, we actually realized afterwards that Zombie World makes all monsters on the field hand and graveyard zombies. That's not the case. It only makes monsters on the field and graveyard zombie monsters, so I wouldn't be able to summon other monsters to the side of the field unless they were initially zombie. We're playing as if Zombie World made all monsters in the hand zombie. I don't know why we didn't think of that. It literally, you know what it is, you know why you play certain cards, but sometimes it just goes, you know, across your head. So I'm special summoning Crusadia or Mech Knight monsters to my side of the field, thinking that I can under Rivalry of the Warlords, but I can't because it's not a zombie monster. I hope you guys can forgive that. If it makes any consolation prize, I'm summoning him in defense because I can't surmount a play whatsoever with this Rivalry of the Warlords and this Zombie World on the field. Because I know for a fact I can't link summon into a new monster unless it was a zombie monster initially. TJ is going to press his advantage using both his Dragon Necro to attack into my Crusadia, hopefully the Purple Nightfall. Excuse me, I think he's attacking into my Purple Nightfall and using the Dragon Necro Soul's effect. Special summoning a token to his side of the field, and then the Doom King Balladrock to attack into my other monsters. So he's pressing his advantage and he's getting rid of my resources abundantly fast, and there's not much I can do to stop TJ. Even if I could summon those monsters to my side of the field, it's not looking good. I need like a Twin Twister, some form of back row disruption to get over to Zombie World and Rivalry so I can play Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm going to special summon Purple Nightfall illegally to my side of the field and then set a monster in defense and then pass it back to TJ, and he is going to continue to attack with that Doom King, or I'm sorry, that Dragon Necro Nether Soul Dragon, special summoning more tokens to his side of the field and using the Balladrock to attack over my Mech Knight monsters. So the token is going to attack over the Purple Nightfall and then into my face down monster. Now I have no monsters on the board. I'm down to my last two cards. Rivalry of the Warlords is a complete pain, and there's nothing I can do. This zombie deck is insane. And again, if you guys want to see that deck profile, let's get to 250 likes. Let me know that you guys really want to see it. Starting off with my turn, it's not looking good. I'm just going to lay down the Instant Fusion. Think about going into Thousand Eyes Restrict, and it gets destroyed at the end phase. I can't do anything with it. This game is over. Thank you guys so much for watching another segment of the TheCaliEffect. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a like. And if you didn't, let us know down below in the comment section what we could do to be better. Please like, comment, subscribe, but most of all, enjoy. I hope you guys are having a great day like I am.